All right. Once again, good morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 170 of the On Air Advocate. Where at the On Air Advocate, we look to provide education, support, and empowerment for all of those with different abilities, mental and medical illnesses, and their caregivers. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Tammy Flynn, and I am the host and producer of the On Air Advocate. And I am super excited if you are joining us here this Monday morning, or whether you are catching this on the replay. Now, as always, if you think any of the content that we are talking about could be useful for your network or your friends, please hit the share button and share the love with others. Well, I'm super excited today to kick off our CP, our Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month here over at the On Air Advocate. And I hope, as you guys can see, I hope everybody is going green. And I am excited to have with me today here another one of our amazing CP warriors, Neha. She is an author, a blogger, and the co-founder of Neha Adaptive Wear. And I'm so excited to have you here this morning, Neha. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, everyone. My name is Neha. As Tammy said, I am an author of a book called Brave Soul, and I'm a co-founder of an adapted clothing line called Neha Adaptive. And I'm so happy to be here with all of you guys today.
Yes, and I'm so excited to learn about your journey, Neha, because it seems like with any challenges that you've had come in your way, you have definitely turned all of those challenges into positive experiences and ways to share with others. And so I know in our brief conversation, you told me that all of this kind of started with the Neha Adaptive Wear. But before that, where did that idea even come from?
That idea even came from my mom. She is the founder of the adapted clothing line. So about when I was 10 years old, we always went to the mall and couldn't find any stretchy clothes for my arm and my mobility. So she wanted to make her own adapted line, and that's where that came about.
That's
inspired
awesome.
by me.
Inspired by you. And so then when working with your mom, did you come up with like different patterns and clothes and, things that would be stretchy enough? I mean, how did you guys come up with all those ideas?
We actually worked with a company that is in Canada. So they did everything.
Very nice, very nice. And so on a regular basis, do you kind of help pick out like the colors and the patterns and that sort of thing?
Yes.
I love
like
it.
we have a website that we go through. I do a lot of advocacy for that. I go live sometimes for that, and I tell everyone what's new on the website and do a lot of social media marketing for that.
I love it. And well, when we're done with the show today, we can definitely drop that link to the clothing line in the comments below so everybody can find it easily. Now, I know kind of on this journey for you, so were you diagnosed at birth with cerebral palsy?
I was actually diagnosed at 8 months.
At 8 months old?
Yeah.
Okay. And so obviously this has been a lifelong journey with you. With your mom, you started the adaptive clothing line. But when did the thought of becoming an author and a blogger come into play? And I love the name of your book, Brave Soul.
That came into play around 2017. I'm also a college student, so my mom and my family wanted me to write about it, so I gathered my thoughts and I gathered an editor. At that time, an editor was helping me as I scribe for my school. So so it worked out well. She was actually going to school for editing and creative writing. So I had a great opportunity to work with her, and that's where the Brave Soul came along. I mean, we started editing, I started getting my thoughts together, pictures together, all that stuff. It goes with writing a book together, and voila.
And there
So
it was.
that came along June of 2017.
Okay. And then did the blog start before that or after that?
The blog started a little before that, just to have my story on there. YouTube started after before that too. Just to have some outlook on life and have a different perspective on life, because being in a wheelchair is unique. I feel like it's unique, and I feel like it's one of those mobility aids that is not talked about as well as cerebral palsy is not talked about as well. So yeah.
And do you ever share kind of with your audience about, statistics, like some people don't realize that there's over 17 million, right? It's 17 million,
Yes.
And the understanding that everyone's cerebral palsy can affect people in all different ways, right? Because there's 3 different forms of it, right?
Yeah, there's a spectrum too. I mean, there's a mild to moderate, sometimes mid cerebral palsy, sometimes higher level cerebral palsy. So
Yes. And so since you have been little, what type of cerebral palsy do you have?
I have quadriplegic.
Okay, and that's where it affects your whole body, correct? Or
Yes.
it affects your whole body.
Yes.
Okay, and being in that position when you started like your YouTube videos, was it more to communicate your story of what you were living through, more to try to inspire others that, you can still kind of use your voice and speak out, no matter what your challenges are?
Yes.
Okay. I love it. And so at this point, so you're still going to school now, right?
Yes.
Okay. How much longer do you have left?
I'm in my last few months of college.
Nice. And what is your hope? What is your hope when you're done?
I'm majoring in networking security, so computers.
I love it. Now, with all the things that you have done, what are, I would say, your words of wisdom? If there's others that are watching that have CP, and maybe they're at the more of the beginning of their journey or the middle of their journey, and they haven't quite found their voice yet. And, what are the things that they love? What would be your words to them?
That there is a end of the light in the tunnel. You just have to keep pushing, keep being persevering, keep motivated, and you'll get there someday. By little, baby steps.
Baby steps. That's right, because baby steps, when we're doing baby steps, we're still moving forward, right? It doesn't matter how slow we go. We have to keep on going forward. And for others that are listening today that maybe are not aware of a lot of the facts about CP, or possibly want to start building awareness, sharing, awareness, especially with it being Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. What would be ways that you would say that they could educate themselves more? Are there certain websites, that you really like, that you feel give great information about the condition? Or how can they really support the CP community? How can others?
You know, there are websites, there are blogs like mine and different video formats. There are like events like the roll walk and the hospitals do. A lot of fundraising events, and just to wear green every single day and maybe post a picture, maybe post a picture with your loved one who has cerebral palsy, or with, if you are a caregiver and want to show support, you can do that by just posting picture and tagging either one of your loved one who has cerebral palsy, or one of one of the person that you know that has cerebral palsy. That will help to brighten their day, you know.
It will, because really we've talked about this before on shows, that it's the little, you know, it's the littlest things. So if you're not able to attend events, you know, or possibly you're not able to have monetary funds to donate, just, you know, snapping a picture, wearing green for the day, maybe sharing one of Neha's posts, right? One of your blogs, you can share, and share a post online. That just helps to build that awareness. And I think the more aware we are, the better, because this is one of the conditions that affects the most amount of kids and adults, I believe, when it comes to mobility issues in the United States, isn't it? I believe that, and the conditions, it's so kind of up and down. I mean, you can have it at such a mild rate, you know what I'm saying, and then such a severity. And so really learning that and understanding it a little bit more really helps. Do you find, Neha, that there are challenges on a daily basis with, you know, utilizing a wheelchair? Do you feel like, you know, as years have gone on, you know, advocating for different things, do you feel that the United States, like as a whole, have we made progress forward in making things adaptable?
Oh yeah, yes. I have a standing wheelchair that can stand now. Before we didn't have things like that, and I'm more equipped with voice dictations and all these computer softwares, and so it's really been opened my eyes in the last, like, let's say, few years, that we have been more open to inclusivity, you know.
Right, so you see technology advancing.
Yeah, with even fashion. Target has its own adapted clothing line.
Right.
So I see that all the industry and a lot of the people are being inclusive, you know.
Yes, yes, that is growing, that's growing.
Yes.
Definitely, which is such a positive. I know, I think, didn't Tommy Hilfiger, they came out with an adaptive clothing line, didn't they, as well? And I would love to see some of your adaptive clothes. So maybe after this, if you have a favorite outfit on your website or your page, I would love for you to post that.
Okay.
In the comments. Yeah, you know, I thank you for being here today and sharing. I would love the audience that's watching today to know, if they want to learn more about you, more about the adaptive clothing line, more about the Brave Soul, all of that, where is the best places to find you online?
The best one place or a couple places is on YouTube. It's called There Is No Limit to Having CP with Neha. That's my YouTube channel. And on Facebook is CP Smiles for Neha. And then on Instagram is Siddiqui525. And then on Twitter, for my advocacy Twitter is CP Smiles for Neha. And yeah, so those are some of the where you can find me.
Right, and then you have the link, we can drop that below for your book on Amazon, Brave Soul. So if anyone wants more about that, purchase it, read what all the contents, on the back of it are, learn a little bit more. We'll drop that below. So when we're done with this segment today, can you drop some of those links below so people easily can find you?
Yep.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, as we wrap up today, is there any thoughts, especially on this Monday? It's supposed to be Motivational Monday. And I know things have been very rocky for many, so we don't want to ignore that our world is going through some tough times right now and could use a little bit of motivation and keep moving forward and all of that. Would there be any words that you'd like to leave everyone with today?
Just stay motivated. Give everyone a smile, even though we can't give anyone a smile in person, even if it's through the computer. Just give them a smile or do something kind for someone. Hold the door, or in the community, maybe, right now we can't shake their hands, but maybe just give them a smile.
A smile.
Smile goes a long way.
Right, just like that song says, you're never fully dressed without a smile, right?
Yes.
And it's so true. But they say that when we smile, it just radiates positivity off of us and to others. And right now we all could use that, right, Nia? I feel yes. So I'm so happy to see your smile today. I'm so happy for you to share with us. I'm going to love to watch for some of that adaptive clothing line. Would love to see what your favorite pick is. You should do that every week. You should do a favorite clothing pick. I like I like that idea. And if you can drop those things below. And are you going to be rocking your green all month, the rest of the month?
Yes.
All right, you're going to be going green all month long. So even if we can't leave our houses, throw your green on. Right?
Yes. Post a picture. Throw your green on with your smiling faces on this Monday or whatever week you want to do it at.
Yes, so you could tag Nia's pages in that, or underneath this feed. We'd love to see that. If you throw something green on anything and show us your smile today, or even just your smile, drop it in the comments below. Right? I think that's a good idea. All right. Thank you, Nia, for joining us this morning and sharing with our audience today. I'm so happy that you were able to join us and take the time out of your day to do this. If you guys want to know more about Nia, we're going to drop all those links below. Make sure that you head over to her pages and check her out and all of the positive things that she is doing for the cerebral palsy community. Make sure to remember to go green. And if you want any more information about the On Air Advocate, you can head on over to onairadvocate.com and you'll find all of our information and resources there. Or you can head to the top of this Facebook page, hit the blue button, and that will let you into our private group. So with that, I wish you all a wonderful Monday. Thank you again, Nia, for being with us today.
Yep, you're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, everybody. Remember to smile, like Nia said. A smile goes a long way. All right. Bye, guys.